Oh, apologies for the audio. It's a really windy day. Just thought I'd give you a quick update. It's the first week of January and I'm working on the tree and the roots this week. So the plan is to figure out why I've only got 50 sign-ups. Only made $29 from it. For anyone that doesn't know, the Tree and the Roots is a website that helps people create a timeline about their life. I'm going to go through the landing page and through the product now and share my screen in a minute, but hang on, give it a minute. I'm going to go to the car. Oh, that's better. So, plan for the week is to figure out what the main problems are with the Tree and the Roots, figure out why they're happening, and fix them. So I've got a lot to look into. I've got to look at the conversion rate of the landing page, why people aren't creating their timelines yet, and basically figure out what I've got to do next. Now I've got a bit more time to spend on it. I'm hoping I can figure that out and start improving things. Cool. Okay, so just here's an update of the Tree and the Roots landing page. Excuse my look, it's so humid here right now. But everyone has a story to tell. That's the main header I've gone with. And we believe that everyone's life is unique and remarkable story waiting to be told. That's why we're here to help you capture and effortlessly share it, whether it's your own tale or a gift for someone special. Quite the mouthful, that, wasn't it? I'm not sure whether to change that or not. I'm going to have a think about that later. The product is now currently free whilst I try and get more people creating their timelines and using the actual app. So it's free for now. I put free for the first 1,000 customers, and when we get to that point, I'll see. So that's generally the main header, and then it flicks through these images. I really like all the images, but I really like this image for the site as well. But the other two images, I think, with my friend and with my partner, I think need to be updated to be more relevant for what we need for this website. So it comes down, create a web page dedicated to your life story. So this is to try and show people what they'll get. A timeline for your cherished moments, and yeah, just some simple images. But yeah, again, I'm not sure it kind of really communicates what I want to communicate. So that views an example, which I'll show in another video. Or no, I'll show in this video. I'll show it after this. So then, how we help you capture your story. So tell your story and we capture the recordings. Then you get a timeline created. Then you upload your photos and edit them. And then you can share your timeline. So again, I think this is what it is currently. It's, and then the pricing. And this was there from when I was trying to charge $29 to start with. Then I went down to $19. And then I decided to go with free for now. That, and then the option of a gift as well, just to show that you can give it as a gift. And then all of the buttons here, they all just go to this same landing page. So this is where the button to the example goes. It's to Gordon Bennett's story, which is just a made up one. I thought about sharing a real one, but of someone I know or my own, and I just decided not to do that. So it just shows what you actually get for the end product, which is this timeline We help people record the recordings that create this timeline. And then you get the anecdotes, which are the recordings. So you can play the different recordings, and then it actually transcribes them as well. And then the photo album, which will be all the photos that you upload for your story. So this is the end product of what I'm trying to get people to create for their mothers, brothers, fathers, grandparents, and then sharing amongst themselves, just so you can have this page about your loved one's life there forever. So I'm currently asking people to log in straight away, which I think is good for now because they're going to have to log in at some point. I don't want to hide that. Let's use a test, set up a test account. So when you sign up, then you can add an image if you want. Oh. Okay, you can add a name, do Gordon Bennett again, and then pick a date, date of birth, and then again, this is where you ask how many timelines you want to create. So if you're creating any for other people, is this timeline for you? Yes. If you say yes, then that's all we need to know. And then if it's timeline 2, you can put in the person's name. Probably should put a default on that. Put who it is. You can add in their email. And add a date to send them an invite, which is optional. And that is that. So press next, and then you're done. So what happens next? Congratulations, you've taken the first step. For your own page, you can dive right in. For other people, you can send them an invite. You can copy them a link to their invite, or schedule them the email to be sent at a later date. That's probably a little bit confusing for people right now. And then if you start telling your own story, I've disappeared, but I'm still here. You go to this page, and this is the starter questions where we just ask them some questions about their life. So, tell your story. This is the list of starter questions. Tell us a story about first 10 years of your life, and then you can record your answer. So that's where the site's at right now. All right, so now I've been digging into why the website hasn't been performing as well as I hoped and where the problems are. So I've just looked at my analytics, and 576 people landed on the website. Of that 576, 92 clicked the call to action that you would have just seen, and 26 actually ended up completing the form and getting a timeline. So that's 15.9% conversion rate on the call to action and a 4.5% conversion rate overall, which for a product that's been free isn't great at all at the moment. So I want to increase that up to more like 20%. So every of 100 people land on the website, 20 people end up getting their free timeline. And that if I obviously put a price back up, then that would obviously go down. But basically looking at this analytics, what it's made me realize is that I've got three main problems. Not enough people are landing on the site in the first place. So I need better marketing. Problem number 2 is that the homepage isn't converting as well as I'd hope. And number 3, Another problem I have is that people aren't actually making their timelines and completing them, which means they won't share them, or even, get what they expected. So the focus for me now is to fix the landing page, um, and my overall messaging of what the product is giving to that person. So the reason for that is there's no point in trying to get more customers on the website yet if the landing page isn't working. And secondly, more people might start actually completing their timelines if the landing page is better and they know what they're getting. So what that means for the rest of the week, I'm going to keep digging deeper into what the actual problem is of why the landing page isn't converting. I'm going to email the current people that did sign up just for feedback and try and start closing that feedback loop. And I'm going to pay to get my landing page. Get my landing page roasted, which is one of these services that will look at your landing page and your product and basically tell me where I need to improve. So I think I really need that because I've been so close to the product and the landing page that I just struggling to take that step back and do it from the customer's point of view. So I think that'll be really good. So I just needed to step outside because I'm overheating. But yeah, so looking at that analytics is super interesting, but disheartening maybe a little bit. I think what I'm trying to keep in mind is why I started this in the first place. I need to go back to my roots. And really the reason I started it was because I wanted to help my mum and dad. I wanted to help capture their story. So I haven't given it to them yet. So I want to give the website to them and just leave it with them and see if they can complete a timeline by themselves and how they go, because that would be a really good way to learn and get feedback, and also have those sort of be emotionally invested in the results. So, all right, busy week ahead. Okay, so an end of week update. So I've sent some invites to my mum and dad, and I'm waiting to see how they get on filling out their story. So I'll push them on that. I'll try and help them, but probably for this first week I'll just let them go and see how they get on. The next update, I've changed my mind on getting my landing page roasted because I don't think I'm quite ready yet to do that, because just the product is changing, the messaging is changing, everything is changing, and I don't think that'll be a good idea quite yet. I've emailed 20 customers for feedback and I've had 0 responses. So we're on our own, me and you. We're in this together, you know. So basically that leaves me more in a position to just throw some mud at the wall and see what sticks. Try something new and see what's going to work. So following on from that, I've been having a think about why people aren't signing up, and why people aren't completing timelines. And my conclusions are that we don't solve a direct problem for people that they need solved right then and there. Sorry, I'm trying to think at the same time as talking. So there isn't that urgency. So because of that, I think I need to make the signing up process way quicker and easier. And also, I need to make the process quite fun and entertaining and something that you want to do because it's enjoyable.
So the second sort of conclusion I've come to is that I've been barking up the wrong tree with the business model that I've been going for, because paying up front for something like this just isn't, it's not something that people want to do. It's not the way people think, especially just for online stuff. So I don't exactly know what the business model is going to be, but for now I'm going to remove the paid thing. I'm going to make it all free to create your story and your timeline, and just focus on getting people doing that, and then I'll look into making money later. So, you know, there's other options to sell posters or books, or outsource, outsource it to professional writers. I'm not sure, so I'll figure that out later. And the other thing, realization I've had is that people resonate with the idea, but are confused by what I'm asking them to do. So the execution of what they've got to do to create a timeline. So I'm just going to simplify that. So basically, my conclusion is that next week I'm going to make the onboarding process way easier, and make it way easier to invite the rest of your family, and I'm going to make it free. So so it's easy, free, and then also I'm going to make the landing page sort of gear it towards that. So, and then hopefully that'll help me figure out why people aren't creating their timelines, and I can figure that out next. So, all right, thank you. I've got a new microphone, so I'm trying something new. Any feedback with the tree and the roots, or with the videos, I'd love to hear it.